Hi all, and welcome to Series 3 in the series of For Men for Long Hair. Today I'm going to talk about the one thing that most people, when they're growing their hair out, they just can't wait to have, and that's the ponytail. And you know, that really is a very, very exciting part of having long hair, and it just looks fabulous. When you get to that point, you're just going to love it. And I'm going to show you how to use the pony tie and be able to tie up all this. Well, you may not have quite as much as this, but I'll show you how to tie it up. Before we get to that, I have just a few things that have come in. Some are questions, some are comments that I thought I'd share with all you people out there. Number one, I love your hair. Well, thank you for that compliment that sent it my way. I really appreciate that a lot, and I hope you love your hair also. The longer it grows, most likely, the more you're going to like it and have fun with it. But I appreciate that, and thanks so much for sending it in. Alright, this one. My hair is 3 inches long, but I can't make it part in the middle. How do you do it? Well, in my particular case, I don't do it. Because of the length of my hair automatically parts itself in the middle all by itself. It's because of the length and the weight. I wash it in the shower, I have my head tilted back, and automatically that line goes right through the middle. When your hair is shorter, guys, or even gals, when your hair is shorter, maybe only 2 or 3 inches, you can make artificial parts, I suppose, in your hair, and you could do the same to mimic a middle part until your hair gets longer and it parts there all by itself. Perhaps just use a whole lot of gel. That's how to do it until your hair gets longer, and then it's no sweat at all. It just does it by itself. Okay. I have been growing my hair for 14 months and like it so far. But I don't like the frizzies because they look awful. Any advice to tame them? Sure, here's the advice. It's not that hard to tame frizzies. I know sometimes you see all these little wiry things going out all over the top of your head. Alright, go to the sink and get the water running, put your hands in it, get them all nice and wet. Get a hold of some gel and just put a few beads in the palm of one hand while that hand is still wet. Rub the hands together, and then what you do is you take it and you smooth the gel right across the top of your head. And I bet that'll probably take care of at least about 85% of those little bastards, and your hair will look much nicer for you. Yeah, let's see, a couple more and then we'll get to the ponytail. How long does it take you to blow dry your hair after you wash it? Good question. It doesn't take any time at all. You want to know why? I don't blow dry my hair. Now, there are pros and cons about blow drying hair. If you're going to blow dry your hair, make sure you keep that blow dryer going all the time, because you don't want to fry your hair and damage it, and that's what a blow dryer will do if you leave it on too long. And finally, this is a really good question. It says, what are you? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm, well, sometimes I wonder what I am, but for this particular question, I'm going to answer it this way. I'm anything your little heart desires. So how's that? Now let's get to the subject of how do we do a ponytail if we don't want to have our hair long all the time, or like this, or however you might want to wear it. First of all, make sure when you get a pony tie that you do not get one of those plastic ones, and do not get one that has a little metal piece in it, because that'll cut your hair and that will damage your hair. get a stretchable loop that's cloth all the way through. And now I'll show you just how to do it. It's kind of an interesting thing to learn, because you have to learn it on your own, and you have to learn it backwards. And for somebody like myself, whoever always does everything backwards, it was even a little bit of a challenge for me at first, but after you get the hang of it, no worry at all. So this is what we'll do, and I'll do the best I can to try to show you just how that's done. So with that, why don't I just turn around and now, first of all, get your hair ready to go. Insert your fingers into the loop and open the loop up so that it's big enough to fit your hair through. Right, then what you do, gather up all your hair with one hand, take this hand, put the loop around it, and then simply pull the hair through the loop. Alright, now hold that in place, because that most likely is not going to be enough to hold your hair in place. See, the loop will slip around. Simply take the loop, give it another twist, and go through the same procedure, and lo and behold, there, you've got, hopefully, it looks like, a pretty good ponytail going, and should stay in place. You can flop it all around, and well, I can sort of turn around again with a dramatic whoosh. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I do a lot of things I do, but there's the ponytail, and hey, you know what's really a blast? Multiple ponytails. In other words, instead of just this one, have it divided into what they call segments. And what you do is you have another one here, and another one here, and another one here, and another one here. Have a whole bunch of them. Boy, it's the coolest look in the world, and it's fun. I think you'd really enjoy it. Well, until our next little session about long hair and men with long hair, I wish you guys are all having a nice day or evening or whatever time it is when you're watching this. And until next time, be good, if at all possible, and we'll see you then. Bye for now, guys, and take it easy.